Guys, what is going on? We have this shelf right here that I need to put together. We're trying to organize things in here a little bit better. We've been having a mess because so many things get just compiled into here. So I figured that we would take some time and put this thing together. So let's get into that today. Y'all excited? All righty. So this right here is a 5-shelf steel shelving unit thing, and we're gonna do a full, and let me go get my knife real quick so we can open this thing on up. We're gonna do a full installation of this thing together. We're gonna unbox it, we're gonna take a look at everything, look at the directions, we're gonna build the entire thing, and we'll see how well it works, and we'll see how long it takes to put together. That's always my question whenever it comes to having to put things together, is how long does it actually take? And I've done other metal shelves before, and they take anywhere from like 30 minutes all the way up to like an hour. And so let's see what this one's gonna be like. It's okay. This is our instructions right there. We'll get into that in just a minute. These are your shelves. You have a one brace right across the middle right there. Awesome. I like that. All metal. I also like that it's not like a wire shelf because things can fall through that. I want something that's solid all the way through and through. Does come with some gloves right there if you do want to wear the gloves. These look like little protector things. We'll get into that in just a minute. Another shelf. Let's go ahead and organize everything first. Make sure we have everything. 3 shelves. Oh, look, another pair of gloves. Not too sure why there's 2, but we'll go with it. Get a little hammer action. MC Hammer! Too legit! Too legit! Okay, there's more of these. I shouldn't sing on these, should I? All right, another shelf right there. 5 shelves. Just what we wanted. Got that foam right there. Okay, so my last one that I did, I think, was similar to this, actually. So I think I kind of know what to do. This is some other little connector pieces right there. So this should actually go faster than the previous time that I did it. So you have 2 of these right here bundled together. But there's more than 2. These are all the same. They just bundle them up into a series of 2s. I'm going to put all these right there. There should be, I believe, if I remember correctly, like 8 of them. Yeah, 2 right there. 2 right here. Yeah, total of 8. And then we have this right here. This is what the shelves are going to sit on. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, I believe. That right there. This is some more of those. Again, what your shelf's going to sit on. Then you have the longer ones right here for the front and the back of the shelving unit. More of those right here. This is what they look like. And then you have all these. Okay. So the last shelving unit I did not have these. These, I'm assuming they're like little braces or something that you can put on. They have like a little notch right there and right there. We'll get into that in just a minute. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's put those right there. Get the paper off of that. Oh, some more little nougats right here too. So you got the nougats. All right, let's get rid of this thing so we have room to be able to put this thing together. All right, so we need our instrucciones. All right, so we have 8 posts, yes. 10 beams, yes. Press the boards, 5. The other braces, 10. 16 protective covers, that's those. And the connectors, there's 6 of those. The short fence, it's 8 of those. Anti-dumping device. I didn't see that, unless it's, we may have to go through the box again. But that's like a wall anchor so that it won't fall. The rubber mallet and the gloves, and it has only 1 glove on there, but we got 2. I wonder if they accidentally put an extra glove and not the anti-dumping devices. We'll have to see. We'll have to get into that. I'm not too sure. So, step number 1. We got to take a few of these, You got to unwrap them. And then you take the little protective feet thingies. They're these guys. Well, if you open them like that. You need 4 of them. This is what they look like. It's like a little L, but it's got a little nougat in there, so it sits into the metal piece. So let's see. Two of these. They recommend that you put these protective things on there so that it doesn't scratch your floor. So if you're worried about that, that's definitely something that you're going to want to do, especially if you plan on moving the shelf, sliding it around and whatnot to get it into position. So just simply take these, pop it right onto the, okay, so you're going to be putting your shelf in with the big hole on the top and the small hole on the bottom. So you want to make sure that your small hole is facing down, and then these you're going to go on the bottom because they're going to hit the ground, and that's what we're trying to protect from. So these things, you just simply push them in. Now remember with the last one, this one seems to be the same, that you may have to pull up on this just a little bit because they may be just slightly bent, and then sometimes squeezing on this as well. One of the two should make it fall right on in. Hold on. I want to do this to where y'all can see it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to put my finger in there, pop that on out a little bit. And then, see, they don't tell you this in the instructions. So if y'all are looking to get one of these, y'all can always save this video and come back to it so that you can have it for reference. Okay, this one's having trouble going in. And if you are having trouble with one of these going in, you can move on to a different pole because not all of the poles use this particular kind. But you will have to use them for the connection, the connection pieces. So you do want to make sure that you have that. And I'm going to try and tap this in a little bit, maybe. Maybe. All right, let's try a different one. Let's try this one. Okay, that one fit into there like that. Ooh, it's going down. This side's not. So it's got these little like bumps on the edge right here, and you got to get that past the metal, and that seems to be where I'm having my issue. So we just need to get it past that. Did I get it? No, dang it, so close. Come on, why is it not going in? I can do it. Let me pry it up just a hair, like that. Push this on in. All right, I'm gonna try tapping it. Tippity tap. There we go. Got it. All right, so that's one. Let's try this one now. Remember, small hole on the bottom. Let me get another nougat. I need another nougat. Nougaty. Put that in there. Tap that one. Yeah. See, I think we just got a bum one on that other one because that one went in super fast and easy. Let's see, that's one with it. Nougat on the bottom, or small one on the bottom. And grab another one of these. Okay. And that should just set right on into there. Pull it up a little bit. Let's try and tap this one in. I got it in mostly on this side. Yeah, that's tapping in. There we go. Okay, that's number 3. Let's try this one more time. I want to see if I can get it through here, because I did those other 3 pretty easy. Let's just see if that was operator error or if there was something else. So we're going to put this one on in like this. Oop, I just remembered I need to click something on here. Boom. Okay, whoa. All right, now push that one. So I'm going to pull this up. Pull up, pull up. Push this one on in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Operator error. All right, so that's that right there. For the other 4, you are going to want to do it on the other ones as well, because those are going to be on the top if you want it to have that finished look. It's probably not necessary. I'm going to do that at the end, I believe. And if I forget it, it's not that big of a deal. So the next thing is to start adding in your braces to this. Let's see, the steps on this one are a little bit different from the previous one that I did, but I can tell, like the pictures are different, but I can tell it's the same design that we're going for. So let's start off with these right here. Okay, so for these, your shelf is going to sit right here, so you want to make sure that that is facing upward. So since we know that the feet of these are going to be on the bottom, you're going to want to take this. You're going to slide it on into here, into the big hole. And then once you have it in, you can either take your hammer, you can try to manhandle it. Just bring it on down. Like that. Boom. So then we're going to need the next one. Again, make sure your foot is on the ground. Your little protective foot. Put that in, press down, and then we're just going to take this. I do have to say that whenever you hammer the metal, it is quite loud, so be prepared for that. Nah, it's not working. That's a weird angle. Let's see if I can get this to be more flush. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I got the two of them in the big part. There we go. Perfection. Okay. That one right there. Now, grab your other 2. We're going to do the same thing. Put that one right here. Smash. Like that. This one over here. Trying to like lock it a little bit so it doesn't flop out whenever I go to hit it. Come on. Let's see if I can do this better to where y'all can see it a little bit easier. There we go. All right, so I got, nope, that's not in. There we go. Okay. Boom. All right. Perfection. Now with it standing, I can kind of hammer it all the way in. I'm curious to see if it had the directions similar to the other one. No, see, it's telling me to go ahead and make the frame of it by putting on the long one as well. Oh, and it's not mentioning putting the second shelf on yet? Interesting. Where do you do that? Oh, okay. All right. I got it. It's going to be easy. I can tell you that. So let's go ahead and grab one of these guys now. These are your longer pieces. Unravel that. Grab one of these. And now what we're going to do is connect these 2 together so that it makes a taller piece. So bring this on up. And we're going to take this way. Remember, you want your shelving, the part that the shelf is going to sit on, you're going to want that pointing up. Hammer time. Where'd these come from? Some extra of these little nougats. Now we're going to take this right here. And we're going to simply pop that in. Hammer time! Whoa, hammer time! There. Now we can take another one of these. It's a lot easier once you get to this point, because at this point, everything's kind of standing for you. So now you just need to kind of put in everything where it goes. Drop that one. Did I get that? Yeah. That one in like that. This one, that one in like that. There we go. Is that in? I think it's in. Boom. So from here, they're telling me to add in the connectors to make it taller and to go ahead and seat the shelf right here. I prefer to seat the shelf at the end once I make sure that everything is built up how it should be. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to go a little against the grain here. Yeah, okay, that's showing me that. Okay, yep. Okay, so what we want to do now, I want to go ahead and put in my middle braces, actually. So we're going to take this. We're going to put this just wherever you kind of need to decide where you want your shelf to be, because you're going to have to count your little holes to make sure that you get it right, unless you have a level and you can just level it out. I'll go up, let's say 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, there's 22. Let's just do the halfway. So we're going to go 11. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So top one on 11 is what we're going to go for. Put that one in. Make sure that your ledge is up. And a hammer. Up. Don't pop out. Come on now. Don't pop it. Okay. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Okay, that lines up. Just like that. It's going in. Okay. Good. It's not as down as it seems like it could be. There we go. All right. 2 more of the short ones right here. Remember, edge up. Drop one of these in. Oop. There. Right there. Sometimes you can just use your hand and hit these things on in. Sometimes it's a little more tough. Might need a little more power. We're going to do this side. Here. And right. Come on now. There we go. Oh, this one's not in. Get in the hole. Ugh, there we go. Okay. Bring it on over here. Why is that one not going down? Is that because that ain't straight? That's why I didn't count my holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Needs to go up one. All cattywampus. We don't want it to be cattywampus. Shoot, I need to count again, don't I? I think it's that one. That looks straight. You want to make sure both of the little nougats on the end of the braces are in their slot. See, like this one, shoot, it's not in. Come on, get in. Did I do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I put it up one. Too many. Come on. It'd be nice if they had numbers next to the holes. That way you could just look at the number and put it in like that. Okay, that one's in. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many times y'all gonna watch me count to 11? All right. All right, now we want this. We're gonna do our front one here. Okay, being that these are already here, you can definitely eyeball this a little bit better as far as where the brace needs to go. All right, so that's that. Now what we need to do is do the connection up top right here. So let me bring you guys on up and we'll take a look at that. The way this works is you have a different kind of connector. So on the bottom, we use these little protective feet things, but in the middle, you need to use these things. It's basically those same things, just doubled. You can see the little bar in the middle there. That's kind of where the two posts are going to come together. So what we're going to want to do is take these and we're going to want to put them, let me turn this way, a little bit easier. You're going to want to put them just right here on the top. You just have to kind of fit them in just like you did the other ones. You may have to bend the metal a little bit to be able to get it in. You may want to take your little hammer. You can hammer them in. Just like that, but you got to go all four. So we got to do all four posts right here. Oh, that one went in super easy. That was nice. These, they just kind of need to be in there to hold everything together, because what we're going to do is put the other posts going up from here, and then you use these braces in between. So you're going to have the bottom hole of this one and the top hole of the next, the other pole. You're going to use those two holes from on the brace to be able to lock this thing in place. That way it can't fall or go anywhere or anything like that. So I really like that extra design, if you will, for how simple this can be put together and still keep it nice and sturdy. So now that we have those, we need these. So we have these right here. These are just more of these. They got all the holes on the inside. And then we're just going to simply add this. Oh, nope, I'm doing something wrong here. Bottom needs to be the small part of the hole, not the top part. So make sure you have it turned the right way. I was about to make a accident right there. Like that. All right, now we just got to get this. This one's definitely, see, look, you can kind of see. Sometimes they get like a little malaligned or whatever. So you got to get your finger in there or something and try and pry it up just a little bit. Like that. Hey, Butchie, how's it going? Thanks. I'm trying to do as good of a job as I can. It's coming together. So let's see, we got to get this one to go in. Come on. There we go. All right, we got that one. Let's check this one. Remember, small hole on the bottom. This one looks pretty good. So let's slide that one on. Let's see. How easy is it going to be? Come on. Got it. All right. Now we have these two right here. So let's wrap those around. And remember, small hole on the bottom. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it right on in. Just like that. That one slid in nicely. Very easy. We're going to do the same thing right here with this one. Perfect. Nice. That went in easy. All right. So you're welcome. Thank you. Again. So now what we want to do is kind of lock these poles in place by using these braces right here. So what we're going to do is just simply use, this is what I was talking about. You have the top button here and the bottom button here. So this top one is going to go on the bottom one of this pole, and the bottom one is going to go on the top of this pole, and it's going to lock it together. And then you have that that connector in there that's going to hold them together as well. Also, whenever you're placing this one on your holes, whichever hole it needs to go into, it's a lot easier because you can see exactly which hole you're going into because they have the little line for the where they're separate. So perfect. Now I want to do the other side over there so that I'm guaranteed that all the posts are good, and then we'll do our middle braces. Do I still have a Presto heat dish? No, actually, because we have a space heater that we have, and we found another dish. They pretty much all work the same, though. It's just a parabolic dish with a heating element in there. So, just honestly, any of them should work just fine. I know it's cold. I mean, it might be cold for you. It's hot down here in Louisiana. I say hot. It's not hot, but it's like 50 degrees. All right. So now we are locked in place right here. This is awesome. What we want to do now is grab our long boys again, right here. And we're going to do the same thing. Just, again, make sure that your part that the shelf is going to sit on is sitting up. So let's go ahead and put this one on in, like so. Come on now. Stinking buttons. Okay, let's put the hammer down. Put the hammer down. Drop the hammer. I might need two hands. Okay, that one's in. That one. Okay, now. Boom. It really is easy to be able to get these things in, which is nice. You know what? Actually, I have this is what I've been using lately for a little space heater. It's a Ceramic Elements space heater, and that one works. It works really well, at least for this office. I like it. I've had that thing for a good long time. Oh, it's made by Lasco. I think it does a better job of like spreading out the heat because it does oscillate and whatnot, and it's taller. But the parabolic dishes do work well if you're looking to kind of direct the heat to a certain area. All right, let's see. Let's do our next brace right here. Whoa, hello. Nice long boy. Okay, like that. Make sure this one's in correctly. Yep, that was an easy one. All right. Eden Pure. I don't think I know the Eden Pure. Is that a space heater? I'm not too sure I've had experience with that one. Let's see. Now we need to do our next set of braces for the middle shelf. So we're coming up. Come on up. Come on up. You know what? I could probably give you guys a different look. Got another little stand right here. You guys can come on a little closer, maybe. Bring y'all up a little bit. There we go. How about that? All right, so we want to do these again. Remember, put the flat part up. You want to count your nougats here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 right there. Okay. Whenever you get to this height too, you might not need your hammer, which is actually really nice because it's loud. Because you just have more weight that you can pull down on this. And so it seats a little bit easier. Usually. Not going to guarantee it every time. So let's make sure we get it with our hammer time. Too legit. Too legit to quit. All right, you know what? I want to do my long boy next. Actually, no, I'm going to do this one. I was going to say do my long boy. That way I can see exactly which hole I need to go to, but it's not going to tell me what I need on this side because I don't have this one over here. So let's do this bad boy. Make sure we're 11 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I can eyeball this one. That looks straight. We're going to go for it. Let's pray it's right. Hammer time! Oh boy, that one's not in. There we go. All right, now we need 2 more long boys. Right here. So we're gonna flip-flop this one over here. Cool. Lasso is, yeah, as far as like fans are concerned and space heaters, Lasco is definitely like a leader whenever it comes to theirs. There's Lasco and there's Cool Arctic, something like that. That seems to be pretty good as well. There's a couple of good ones. Those are... And then, of course, you also have, you know, all your ceiling fan brands. Sometimes they make, they'll make, you know, space heater type stuff as well. All right, almost done. It's exciting. Man, what time is it? We're 32 minutes in. That is not bad. And we're already this far. I think this might be an under 1 hour project, which is fantastic. I tried not to talk as much in this one as I did in the previous one because it's basically the same build. This one's bent a little bit. Like the edge of it, the corner of it. So it's making the little button stick up. So I was trying to seat it first, but it's not seating. Nope, bring it down. Oh, I got it. That might have been operator error again. We all know how that goes. Everybody makes mistakes every now and again. All right. Making sure they're all seated where they should be. It's looking good. All right, now we just need to do our top pieces up here, and then we can put our shelves on. Super easy. Loving it. All right, let's see. Let's set this one first. Remember, ridge side up for your shelf. Put this one up here. Just like that. Put this one up here. Just like that. Let's see. See that one? See, whenever you can get all your weight on it, it's definitely a lot easier because I just grab it and pull. Of course, for this one, it's not going to do it. There we go, right there. Now I need top piece right here. See, I want to go back to the protective feet real quick. Like, I'm just me moving this thing around because I'm trying to get around it, trying to, put while I'm building it. It's protecting the floor that I put those feet on first. And I believe that's why they wanted you to do that. So, very important there. X Data emergency radio. I haven't played around with those yet. Actually, I've never even heard of that one before. I know I've done some emergency radio videos in the past. Luckily for us, we haven't had a hurricane hit our area in a long time. And so we've never really had to utilize them yet. Come on. Sit. Yeah. Super easy way. All right. It's definitely a lot easier whenever you don't have to pound it with a hammer, and that you don't have to make your ears start ringing. Whoop. All right, let's see. Let's button this one in. Like that. This side. Come on. Okay. Huzzah! Huzzah! There we go. All right. Man, this thing is looking great. Let me bring it back so y'all can see it a little bit better. Just like that. Beautiful. All right, now we just need to put the shelves on. I'm going to recommend that you start on the bottom so that it's easier to get. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So I was going to say, so it's easier to slide the shelf in. But we put them at a good enough angle, good enough height, so that they just slide right on in with ease. That is great. I love how enthusiastic you are. Oh, thank you. I try to be enthusiastic, make it a little entertaining while I assemble something. All right, so this one's going in. That one's going in. These just sit right on top too, so it's like ridiculously easy to finish this thing on out, which I really like. All right, pop this one on in. Just like that. Pop this one on in. Just like that. And last but not least, peep. Pop this one on in. So you could be done right here if you wanted to be. That's all it really takes. The only other things that you can do are add on these little brace guys right here, which I believe somehow pop in like this. I'm going to have to read the instructions on these, though, because one, I didn't do it on the previous shelf that I did, and two, there's no hardware that goes with it. I see these little, little nougats on the end right here. I'm assuming those slide in somewhere, maybe onto these little circles. Oh, that does match up. I think that matches. Yeah, that's all that is. Okay, I'll show you all this real quick. Come here. Come on over. Come on right here. And just like this, so y'all can see. Hello. So you have your holes right here, and you have these little nougats right there. So you just simply, I'm pretty sure this is how this works. I'm trying to look at this while in the camera. See, that one needs to go that way. It's hard to do in a mirror. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn to the side. So this goes in like that. Come on. That goes in. This one goes in like that. Ah, it wants to. Dang it, almost. Are they supposed to? I don't think they're supposed to do like an X type of thing. Let me see, hang on. Instructions! I usually don't like to use instructions here on the Dad Reviews, but whenever I'm assembling something, I definitely do, because I'm bound to mess up something. But usually whenever I'm just checking out a product for the first time, I usually don't read the instructions because I want to see how intuitive that product is for me. All right, let's see. We're moving on through. Is that G? I think that's G. The fences is what they call it. Yeah. Install both side fences, G. And it's just showing them on the side, and it doesn't really show like how to actually put them in. So that's problematic. They should have like a blow up of what you're looking at. It doesn't, I'm assuming that it just goes into these little nougats. Oh, did I get it? I think I got it. Hold on. This one. Did I get it? Oh yeah, that one's already in. Ha! That was easier than I thought. You just slide it right on in, just like I was saying. So you have the little nougats on either side right there. Now, the other thing that you can do too that I mentioned earlier, but we didn't do. Let me grab them real quick. These. I mentioned these little guys. These are the things that you put on the bottom to protect the feet of the shelf so that you don't scratch your floor. They do make them, they give you enough so that you can put them on top here as well. So if you wanted to kind of have like a finished look to it, you can pop these right on in just like that, just to kind of complete the entire thing. I'll go ahead and drop these on in for you. This is kind of interesting. I can see like the behind the scenes of the studio. You don't see much of that in the videos. All right, get this one right here, just like that. I need one more. They give you a ton of these things too. I don't know why they give you so many, but there's 2 full bags of them, and there's like 7 in a bag or something like that. So they give you I don't know why they give you so many. All right, pull this one on up right here, and we're gonna push that one on in like that. Boom shakalaka. Guess what, boys and girls? We are done, and we are at 40 minutes in. That is amazing. So literally, between unboxing it, getting everything organized, setting the thing up, finishing it out, took 40 minutes, like on the money. And I was talking to you guys, if you're like focused and like laser pointed at going at it, I bet you could knock off about 5 minutes if you wanted to. So perfect shelf. Love how sturdy it's going to be. I'm going to be able to put so many things on there to be able to get the room all nice and look. Can y'all want to see this? Look. Mess. That's what you call a mess. So we're planning on putting that shelf over there, and hopefully we can get all that stuff off of the ground. And that'll help to just free up some room so it's a little bit more comfortable while we're in here. But if you guys are looking to get a metal shelves, you can get one like this. Or I've actually done another video of a very similar one right there. And as you can see, it is nice and organized. And so that's kind of the plan. So if y'all want to go and grab y'all one of these, definitely recommended for the build. The build is super easy. If it's the same thing as this one right here, it works excellent. So definitely go and check these out if this is something that you're looking for. Thank you, Butchie, for coming and hanging out with us. Definitely appreciate that. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.